Alrighty, we are live streaming on social media, YouTube, etc., and we're here in the Zoom room. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put a quick timer on. That's your cue to check. Is the guest you're inviting online right now? If not, you've got about a minute to get them online. In the meantime, type in where you're watching us from. Alrighty, for ladies and gentlemen, if you don't speak fluent English, that's not a problem because we do have closed captions that you can watch and read along with in the Zoom room and on the replay on the Zoom. Have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek menjünk képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文。
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome online for today's official opportunity overview for Numi. You're very blessed today. We've got people coming on from all over the world I can see in the chat, which is fantastic. If you're watching us on social media, type in there where you're watching us from as well. But today you're very blessed because you're going to hear from one of our diamonds who was originally from Hawaii, but she's actually moved. I'll let her tell you about that. She's a former esthetician of about 30 years, also one of our Numi diamonds, the first one in Hawaii. So with that in mind, please join us in welcoming Jean Grosso.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to be here and be your host for today. And I have a very special presentation in line for you. And we're going to get started right away because we have 30 minutes. So who is Numi and what do we represent? And this is what's fabulous about our company is we are the trailblazers. We are the innovators. We are dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting edge technology called Hydrostat Molecular Encapsulation Delivery System. So Hydrostat, what is it? And why are we so unique? What set us apart from everything else on the market? Well, in nutraceuticals, and that's what we are, we're not a pharmaceutical company, we're a nutraceutical company. There's an issue of absorption of nutrients, but Hydrostat technology has solved that issue, and we're the first people in the world. Because did you know that poor absorption rates, studies show that only 10% of these supplements in pill or capsule form get absorbed. So that means 90% are not. So this means only a fraction gets absorbed. And with our technology, we have 100% absorption into the cells. So that's very, very unique and nothing else has that in the world. So our solution is called Hydrostat technology. And this is a proprietary technology, and that's what sets us apart in delivering these nutrients, these key nutrients directly into the cells. So here's what makes us very different, and no one else can even come close to this. Now, we have reduced the particle size under 10 nanometers. So they are small enough to be fully absorbed by the cells. So that also increases the surface area up to 200 times greater than anything that is not nano size. So as you can see, the typical size of a cell is 100 nanometers in diameter. So the average size of a particle of these nutrients are too large to penetrate the cell membrane, and ours are small enough. So we also have a delivery system, and this is where the secret is in the water. We have rearranged water molecules and perfectly encapsulated the particles into the water clusters. And that is what causes instant absorption so that our supplements are absorbed before they can hit the stomach. So this bypasses the entire digestive system. So it also doesn't have the potential toxicity as liposomal do because they're a fat molecule and they're also too large to penetrate a cell membrane. So our technology, these are the three key differences than anything else on the market. And that's what makes us unique and special. So nobody can compare to this. We have no competition. So the particle size has been reduced, and then that increases the surface area, and then it's delivered into water molecules. So there's no need to ever take a break from these technology. Okay, so now that we're able to get it into the cell, let's talk about the key ingredient, the power of glutathione. So what you're about to learn is probably going to be more than most doctors know in the next few minutes. Well, glutathione is the master antioxidant. I don't know how much you know about glutathione, but it is the most important molecule for cellular health and detoxification. It also protects the cell. It's the key to life and health and performance, protection and longevity of every human cell. We have trillions of cells in our body, and every single one of them glutathione is manufactured in there, and it's 1,000 times more prevalent in liver cells. Glutathione also recycles itself and increases the effectiveness of other antioxidants such as vitamin C and D. And currently, if you want to know more about glutathione, you will find on PubMed.gov, which is the National Library of Medicine, there's currently now over 190,000 peer-reviewed studies on glutathione alone, which is much higher than vitamin C. Now, glutathione has been talked about for decades and by doctors that are very famous that you know, like Dr. Oz did a whole show about this, and you can find it on YouTube. And he says the most powerful antioxidant you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And then we have Dr. David Katz, who is on the show, and he is the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center. And he says, if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. So now glutathione, there's a couple issues about glutathione. It depletes the longer that you age. So at the age of 20, it peaks, and then it starts reducing by 10 to 15% per decade. So as you can see, by the time you're 60 years old, you've already lost half your glutathione levels. But then every day we have 10,000 to 20,000 times a day we're attacked by free radical toxins, heavy metals, and environmental toxins in the air and the water and the food and everything we absorb through our skin. And one of the most dangerous toxins known to man is from Wi-Fi, 5G, and these microwave frequencies. What they do is they interact with our own body's nitric oxide, and it causes a free radical toxin. And that can be solved and sequestered and neutralized by glutathione. So these also, glutathione levels are reduced by any trauma to the cells, such as injuries, infections, or disease. So here's the benefits of having higher levels associated with glutathione and what happens when you have low glutathione. So as you can see, if you are having trouble, you're getting sick all the time, if you're even getting a flu, mental fatigue and physical fatigue and muscle weakness and inflammation, premature aging and disease, these are all signs of low glutathione. There's a dozen factors that lower your glutathione, and the top three are toxins, oxidative stress, and nutrient deficiencies. And we all are affected by that. So here's what we do. If we upregulate our glutathione levels, which we can easily do with our product, then this is what happens. Then we have in heightened immune functions, we have sustained mental and physical energy, we have optimal athletic performance, balance inflammation, delayed aging and disease, healthy and radiant skin, decreased graying and balding, balanced digestion, reduced allergic reactions, and weight management. And this is all signs of higher glutathione levels. So now let's take a look at our Hydrostat breakdown in our product. Now, the FDA disclaimer, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration because we are a nutraceutical, not a pharmaceutical. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any diseases. So glutathione decreases with age and environment, leaving no practical way to get it into the cells until now. So this is our flagship product. This is the product that we hope to see in every single household in the world. It's that critical. This one bottle here can be life transforming. So we use our Hydrostat technology, and we have nano-sized the ingredients of glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and vitamin C into this bottle. And this is bioavailability within seconds. And all you do is you simply take a teaspoonful and you swish it in your mouth, hold it under your tongue for 30 seconds or longer, and then you swallow it. And then these are the benefits that you may see or feel, but you know are there because it happens on a molecular level, is you're boosting the immune system, you're supporting your joints, you have clean and sustained energy, and you have increased rapid recovery, which translates to better performance. Now, the other part of our skin is our largest organ, our first line of defense, and it is also a major detoxifying organ. So the problem with skincare, and this is one of my passions and specialties, is it rarely gets past the first layer of skin, resulting in the need for many products. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and very expensive, often containing harmful ingredients. So the solution is Numi Skin Spray. Now this also has the Hydrostat technology, and we have patented the formulas on all of our products. And this has the glutathione. It also has curcumin and vitamin C, and L-cysteine, but it has hyaluronic acid, which is the key ingredient to the ultra hydrated skin. Hydration is big time, and it has collagen. And this has other amino acids, and this all goes through every layer of skin and into the cell's membrane. There's not a product on the market that can do that. I have researched this, and this is what really excites me about this product. So these are the things that you will notice. Some notice it sooner than others, and some, like myself, I noticed this instantly within a few days and then weeks, and then I took my pictures and put them side by side. I couldn't believe it. Reduces pore size, smooth skin texture, lifts and firms, brightens and evens skin tone. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It fights skin aging and pollutants. This is meant for every single skin condition known to man. There's no contraindication with this product. Now, this problem, there's another problem that a lot of people experience, and it's to find a clean solution for energy and focus. I mean, we have so many, the 5-hour energy drinks, so we have coffee, and all these things have tons of toxins in it. So people often resolve to these drinks that have harmful stimulants in it. And we have a solution that's unlike anything else on the planet. This has 14 nano-sized ingredients. This is patented, and this has is also certified by the American Brain Council. So this enhances memory, it improves mood, it increases the focus, and increases rapid energy. And my favorite is heightened cognitive performance. And we all could use a little bit of that. Now, in today's environment, there's another increasing negative effects on women's health and hormone balance. This is a big industry. Where if the women aren't happy, then nobody's happy in the family. And our solution is hers. Now, this is the only product that we have right now that has no glutathione in it. This does have 10 nano-sized ingredients in botanicals, B12, some vitamins in there. And this product is absolutely amazing. This is something that every woman needs to have from the time they start menstruation to postmenopausal, alleviating bloating and cramps and PMS. It supports healthy hormone functions, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and enhances the mood and overall well-being. So we have another issue that this is our latest product, and I'm really excited to share this because every single person that has tried this so far, this only launched about 2 months ago and sold out in the first month, is hair. And having healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness and dandruff and thinning, and often causing environmental factors, hormonal changes, and improper care, not to mention all the toxins and shampoos and all kinds of hair products on the market. Now, this is a standalone product that can be offered to every single person here. Now, this has, I think, close to 25 ingredients that are nano-sized, including some glutathione. And Numi's Hair is a revolutionary new formula for full and leave-in hair therapy. This is using hydrostat technology to deliver these ingredients, and this ensures that the application penetrates profoundly. Remember, through the skin spray, this goes through every layer of skin. So this goes crossing even the blood-brain barrier. This is getting into the cells, and this does not have to go through the digestive system like other supplements and so forth do. So these are the benefits: hair strengthening, scalp health, moisture and smoothness, heat protection, increased hair density. And now is the best part. We have a bunch of testimonials that I'm going to go through. And we have Lachlan in Melbourne, Australia. He's a 24-year-old powerlifting athlete and personal trainer and gym manager. And on week 3, he said, training recovery has been amazing, coming into each session fresh, no soreness from previous week sessions, already hitting personal bests months out from my next competition. And then on week 4, using Swish around my trainings, as well as post-training sessions, even more personal bests on my lifts, including hitting 270 kilograms for 2 reps deadlifts for the first time ever. Now, we have many pro athletes and Olympic athletes and world record holders. We are now Truth Shield certified, and that's a very big deal for all the sports teams that were coming. Now, this is a testimony on our Hers product, Danae in Louisiana. She's a 34-year-old mother, a homeschooling mother of 3. And as soon as she started using NutraSwift on day 1, she immediately found that she had more energy. And then prior to using Hers, then the product every month, she would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. However, since I have been using it, I found that I don't have PMS symptoms at all. She also had told us that she had replaced her bioidentical hormones or hormone replacement therapy, I can't remember which one she was on, with our products. So that was really fantastic. Then we have Greg in New Zealand, and he's a 58-year-old self-employed pool construction, but he's into competitive mountain bike racing for most of his adult life. He says, in my 20s, after doing half-day events, I would have nothing left in the tank. And now at age 58, with NutraSwish, I'm able to go out to do multiple days of riding with energy to spare. Plus, I have a good mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and way faster recovery. And we're hearing that left and right. Well, here's me. This was a year ago when this product just launched, and I still say this today, that neuro is noticeable, cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting. Get a ton of stuff in Swish that I'll never go a day without. And that people that know me know that I have an attention span issue, and I've always been concerned about cognitive benefits since losing my mother. So we have Keith in Louisiana, one of my favorite friends here, and he's 61 years old, self-employed, and after after suffering almost a year with severe discomfort in his neck and shoulders from injury. Just 48 hours after beginning NutraSwish, he awoke realizing that he had slept all throughout the night. And that was the first time in almost a year. He says, I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return my body at weight to exercise routines. So I'm stronger than ever. And congratulations, Keith, for achieving this new wellness consultant that you have earned. So we have Elaine from South Australia, and this is 4 weeks. Now, she swears that she did not lose weight during this 30-day period. However, looking at the impact, reducing the puffiness in her face around her neck, and notice the reduced appearance of redness in the fine lines and the pore size. Her results are out of this world, and especially being in Australia where the sun's very, very strong. And then we have Linda from Indonesia. This is an incredible testimony in 17 days. I haven't seen anything like this in my career doing skincare. And she also said before using Numi Skin, her skin was dull and rough, but just after 17 days, we can see her skin became bright, soft, and clear. She also reported, I feel stronger and more enthusiastic because she slept much deeper after using NutraSwish 2. And that happened for me as well in the deep sleep. And with this one, we have a woman from Africa, from Nigeria, in her 80s, and she sprayed her face with Numi Skin 3 to 4 times a day for 4 weeks. And her results, you can see very visibly in her skin tone. Now we have Donna from Texas, and she was overjoyed with her results using the skin spray. Notice her neck, the skin is tighter and looks more aged backwards. And we know that she reported she was a smoker. And so we have Sherry from Indiana, and she was one of the very first people who used the Numi Skin. You should see her hair now too, being on the product. And just look at her before. I remember this picture. She was 58, or this is in 2008 or 18, right? And these are her results now after 6 years. Now here's the hair transformations. They are piling in. This product has only been out on the market for a couple months. So we have Rick from Utah. He says, I am so happy to have being invited to participate in the trial group for this new product. Given the amazing results, I will continue using it. And that's just 1 month results. We have Jamie from Louisiana. After using Numi Hair for 5 months, I'm finally able to wear my hair shoulder length or put it up in a ponytail. As a result, my self-esteem and confidence are through the roof, and that is just 5 months on the product. And then here's Sherry's hair now. This is amazing. After years of results with Numi Skin and the NutraSwish, I had high expectations for the hair product, and wow, it exceeded them. As the photo shows, I feel elegant, confident, and my hair speaks for itself. Healthy hair makes a statement, and that's 9 months results. So we also have that anyone can join in a Facebook group that is a private group called Numi New You. And there are a few questions to answer before coming in, like who invited you and so forth. I highly recommend that you join. That's where you can see tons of testimonies. And now our vision and the man behind the movement and the mission. And that is our founder, Stephen K. Scott. He has spent his entire life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products and marketing them on TV. He's worked with 93 celebrities in the TV networks over his career, and he has generated billions of dollars in revenue. And one of the most famous ones was the Total Gym with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley. That was his. Hair Care with Cher, and so forth. And Steve was ready to retire when he found what he called the biggest breakthrough of his entire life. And that's why he launched Numi, to share this technology with the world. This is his mission, a ministry for him. He does not take a salary for the company. He even says that he's become a dear friend of mine. I absolutely love Steve. He's also a best-selling author and speaker. He's just so incredibly giving this back to the world. We know what we have and the power of what we have. Now, instead of marketing this on TV as an infomercial, what he had done his whole career with, he decided to help the world and give this to peer-to-peer and business-to-business. So he partnered with Aaron Rennert, who has over 30 years experience in bringing this to market. And he says his aim is to ensure that NUMMI is the most field-driven and responsive company within the entire industry. And we're talking the $9 trillion health and wellness industry, the anti-aging industry, and more. So we have a science and medical advisory board that is extremely unique. We have 21 doctors and scientists from all over the world that serve on this board completely on a volunteer basis. There's not a company that we know of in the entire world that can offer that. Doctors from Harvard and from Stanford and from Sloan Kettering Memorial, from the Cleveland Clinic. We have all these doctors, and you can visit it on nummi.com and look at all these medical and science boards. So why NUMMI is a home-based business? And it is led by our field-based approach, and we empower our team and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. And together we are shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. Now that we have this technology, it's endless what we can do with this and plug and play in this platform. Now, here's an interesting statistic. I had the pleasure a few weekends back to meet a gentleman, Carl Thompson, in a Palm Beach event that we did. He's another member, an associate, and he is a former Wall Street banker and economist. And he shared with us that approximately half of this country is $500 away from bankruptcy. And so this is why we need to look at this and invite everyone we know to take a look, because the home-based business statistics show there is 186 billion in sales up since 2020, and people are getting involved and growing fast. We are currently positioned in over 74 countries on the ground right now that you can offer this business model to, and these products that are life transforming. We have over 200,000 members worldwide. We have unparalleled compensation plan and a revolutionary business tools, a field-driven philosophy, and free membership with perks. So this is the power. We get a quick return on investment. We get to make residual income for life as a legacy and build this and leave it to our children. So here's a quick income disclosure statement that we refer to NUMMI's compensation plan. For complete details, earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and market conditions, with results varying among members. NUMMI does not guarantee any specific income or success. And here's a quick review of the compensation plan. Now, we get paid weekly. I don't know how many companies can do this every Friday like clockwork. We will get, when we refer a customer or a new member, we get 25% commission paid every Friday on initial orders. And then we also receive another percentage, 3% down to 6 levels below us. So that's a lot of extra money that we can receive, and that's 43% payout. Now, we also get paid monthly on the 5th of the month. Now, this is a really cool thing that I like and I utilize very much from the beginning. When we help 3 people see this vision and get started, we earn $50 bonus. And then when those 3 people help 3 people, we earn a $250 bonus, and they earn the $50 bonus. And then when we help those 9 people get 3 each, we earn $1,500, and so forth. And this goes. And you can do that up to 2 times. So that's an extra $3,000 a month by inviting people. We also get paid monthly on our leadership pool, which is, as you rank in advance, you get paid more percentage, and up to another 6% depending on your rank. And then we also get paid this unilevel long-term growth. And this is where it is. This grows geometrically, it grows vertically. As you can see, once you maintain, as long as you maintain $100 a month in products for yourself and family, then you can get paid 7% up to all these levels, up to level 7. And then as you rank up, then you're going to get higher levels, 8% and further. Now, this is huge. This is why we're here, is the residual income. Now we also have a few new ranks called Double Crown, Triple Crown, and President, and no one's reached them yet, but we do have a few crowns now. So this is something to look forward to. So as you can see, we have one more bonus too, and that's an infinity bonus, and that is just for life. So here's the next steps. And depending where you're at, we have resources, we have training videos, business planning tools, access to marketing, all free in the back. We have a very sophisticated app. We have company Facebook groups, and we have the weekly calls like this one every Tuesday at this time. And then Thursday, be sure to see Steve Scott live, Meet the Founder, at the same time on Thursdays. So at this point in the presentation, where are you? You have three options. You're ready to get started to join as a member, or you want to just try the products for now, reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation, or you need more information. No matter what it is, we thank you for joining us today, and God bless you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Jean, for an amazing presentation. Just a quick note before we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen, in 90 minutes from now in the very same Zoom room, our CEO, Aaron Rennett, will be doing an amazing presentation